Friends, I am Dr. V.K. Jha. Today we are going to study organic chemistry and we will study carboxylic acid chemistry. So here we are going to discuss the topic as carboxylic acid preparation, structure and bonding, physical and chemical properties, acidity of carboxylic acid, effect of substituents on acidic strength, and finally HVZ reaction. So first of all, what is carboxylic acid? So carboxylic acids are the organic compounds which contain COOH carboxyl group as functional group. So in IUPAC system, the nomenclature of carboxylic acid is done by replacing the E from the parent carbon chain, and we have to add oic acid like HCOOH. Here there is only one carbon, so its parent chain name will be methane. We have to remove E from the methane and oic acid will be added. So finally the name will be methanoic acid. Now there are two carbons, 1 and 2, so it will be ethane. So it will be ethane. Again E will be omitted and oic acid will be added, so the name will be ethanoic acid, ethanoic acids. Here in the bracket its common name is given. Common name is generally based upon the source. So formic acid is named on the basis of that formic acid is obtained from distilling the formica, and that's why it is known as formic acid. Now how can we synthesize carboxylic acids? So there are many methods by which we can synthesize carboxylic acids. Earlier carboxylic acids were isolated from natural sources. Example, formic acid was obtained by distilling ants. Now we are coming to the lab methods. So first of all, by oxidation of primary alcohol and aldehydes, carboxylic acid can be obtained. Here RCH2OH is the primary alcohol or RCHO is the aldehyde. Both upon oxidation they will give carboxylic acid. We can use many oxidizing agents such as KMnO4, K2Cr2O7, Tollens reagent, etc. The other method is we can also synthesize carboxylic acid upon oxidation of alkenes, alkynes and cycloalkenes. Like here this is the alkene which is unsymmetrical, and if it is symmetrical, no problem, same product will be formed. But if it is unsymmetrical, then mixture of carboxylic acid will be formed. We can use various oxidizing agents like ozone in the presence of hydrogen peroxide or potassium permanganate, and after heating we will get this carboxylic acid. Also alkyne, upon treatment with KMnO4 or ozone, we will have this carboxylic acid. If the alkene is cyclic, then we will have diacid. Now the next method is we can synthesize carboxylic acid even from Grignard reagent. So as we know, Grignard reagent can be synthesized from alkyl halide. When this alkyl halide is treated with magnesium under reflux condition in dry ether, basically these are very sensitive compounds. This is organometallic compound, so we have to use dry condition. Otherwise, this Grignard reagent will capture proton and it will decompose as alkane. So, this Grignard reagent, which upon treatment with CO2, that is carbon dioxide, it will give acid. Now, the next method is the hydrolysis of nitriles. Nitriles can be hydrolyzed to acid under as acidic condition or basic condition. When these nitriles will be heated, we will have carboxylic acid. If we will use basic condition, then we will have its salt, and if we will use acidic condition, then we will have acid. Now the next one method is malonic ester synthesis. This is very well known method of synthesis of carboxylic acid, and here we can obtain carboxylic acid with higher number of carbon, as this is the malonic ester. When it will be treated with sodium ethoxide, then this carbon ion will be formed. See, this carbon ion is stable as this is resonance stabilized, and there are two electron withdrawing group which will stabilize this carbon ion. So this carbon ion which reacts with some other electrophile like alkyl halide, we will have these alkylated substituents. Now this, upon hydrolysis, this ester will be converted to carboxylic acid. As we know, if carbon has more than one carboxylic acid group, then it is very easy to decarboxylate. So upon heating, this dicarboxylic acid will be converted to monocarboxylic acid with the removal of CO2 gas. The next method is Favorsky rearrangement. See, this is very important reaction in which we can synthesize carboxylic acid, and in Favorsky rearrangement we have to take halo, alpha halo keto. Here this reaction is proceeded in basic condition, and see here the ring chain is 6-membered ring, here it is 5-membered ring. So the size of ring will be decreased. Now the next one is the industrial methods. Acetic acid can be synthesized industrially, and in industry it is synthesized from acetaldehyde. So when acetaldehyde is treated with oxygen in the presence of some metal catalyst, then acetic acid is produced on very large scale. Now after synthesis we will cover its physical properties. So as we know, carboxylic acids are polar substances. They are soluble in water due to forming hydrogen bond, and water solubility decreases as increase of the carbon chain length. As we know, carbon is hydrophobic in nature, so that's why it, as number of carbon increases, hydrophobic length increases, so solubility will be decreases. Now carboxylic acids have a higher boiling point than their corresponding alcohol due to hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bond can exist as dimer. So see here structure, there are two oxygens which is sp2 hybridized, and the carbon is also sp2 hybridized. So there is a double bond between carbon and oxygen and a single bond between C and OH. Since this is sp2 hybridized molecule, so this is planar. Also we know that some carboxylic acids exist as hydrogen bonded dimer even in the gas phase. Now coming to its chemical property. So very important thing is the acidity of carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids are most acidic compounds in the organic chemistry. The higher acidity of carboxylic acids are due to the equivalent resonating structure of carboxylate ion. As we know, in alcohol also hydrogen is connected to oxygen, but they are not acidic as much as carboxylic acid. The difference is due to their intermediate. Here in the case of carboxylic acid, this upon deprotonation gives this carboxylate salt. Here we will have equivalent resonating structure, as this minus charge will be come here and this double bond will be shifted to oxygen. So this is known as equivalent resonating structure, which is responsible for higher acidity for carboxylic acid. As we can see here, there is no possibility of such equivalent resonating structure in case of alcohol, so this is less acidic. Now effect of substituents on acidity. So as we know, carboxylic acids are acidic due to stabilization of carboxylate ions via resonance. Due to resonance, negative charge is dispersed between two oxygen atoms. So the group which withdraws electron density from the intermediates enhance acidity. As in simple chemistry, we know that if there is a charge and that charge will be dispersed, either that charge will be positive charge or negative charge, then stability will be increases. So the group which, see, this is very electron rich. So if the group which withdraw electron density from this carboxylate ion, they will stabilize the intermediate, which will favor the reaction in forward and more deprotonation will occur. If there is a electron releasing group, see, already there is a higher electron density. If further electron is releasing from this group, then this intermediate will be destabilized. As a result, the reaction will not favor to forward, this will be favor to backward. So there will be less acidity. So we can say that the group which is stabilized due to more dispersion of electron density will enhance its acidity. So simply we can say acidity depends upon minus I, minus M or minus R. The group which can withdraw electron density from this carboxylate group, they will enhance the acidity. As also the number of such groups will be increases, then their acidity will further increases. We can understand this with taking proper example. Now let us see, this is without substitution, that is simple acetic acid. Here it is chloroacetic acid, here it is dichloroacetic acid, here it is trichloroacetic acid. So in case of trichloroacetic acid, there are 3 minus I effects which will disperse electron density more as compared to 2, here 1. So 4 will be higher acidic compounds amongst them. Now let us take this sequence. Here acidity is increases as 4 will be more acidic, then 3, then 2, and 1 will be less acidic. So as acidity increases, its dissociation constant, that is Ka, that will also increases, but see, pK value will be decreases. So higher the pK value, lower will be the acidity, and lower the pK value, higher will be the acidity. This is the very important thing which can be asked in many competitive exams. So you have to keep this thing in your mind. Now let us take another example. Here the substituent which is close to carboxylic group or far away. If it is close, then their effect will be more, their impact will be more. If it is far away, then their effect will be less. See, this chlorine is just near this carboxylic group and this chlorine is far away. So as we know, in inductive effect, that depends upon the distance. As distance increases, their impact decreases. So this one will be more acidic than this one, and this one will be less acidic. Now what is the effect of different I groups? See, this is electron donating group, this is electron withdrawing group, and this is electron withdrawing group. So two are electron withdrawing groups and one is electron donating group. So no doubt this will have lesser acidity. So now there is a comparison between Cl and NO2. As we know, NO2 has higher inductive effect, much more higher inductive effect than chloro. So this nitro derivative will be more acidic as compared to chloro derivative, because we know NO2 has higher electronegativity, electron withdrawing power. Now coming to the aromatic ring. See, benzoic acid is well known aromatic carboxylic compound. So if in the benzoic acid some substitution will occur, then see here, this is NO2 group which is ortho to the benzene ring, this is para to the, and this is the meta one. As distance increases, its effect will decreases. But one more important thing is here, ortho effect. Here in the case of benzoic acid, if the group which is either electron donating or electron withdrawing group, it doesn't matter, they will enhance the acidity, and this effect is known as acidic ortho effect. So here this one shows ortho effect. So first will be more acidic, then second one, and third one will be less acidic. Let us take another example. See here, this is unsubstituted, that is simple benzoic acid, while this is ortho methylated benzoic acid. So this one has higher acidic strength due to ortho effect. So we can make simple notes, any groups which is introduced at ortho position on the benzoic acid, acidity increases, and this effect is known as ortho effect. And the last one topic we are going to cover is the HBZ reaction. This is very important reaction. Generally, aliphatic carboxylic acid react with halogen like bromine or chlorine in the presence of phosphorus or phosphorus trihalide to produce alpha halo acids, and this reaction was studied by Hell, Volhard, Chelensky, so it is known as HVZ reaction. So here RCH2COH, this reacts with chlorine in the presence of phosphorus, then this chlorocarboxylic acid will be formed. If we will use this chlorine in the presence of phosphorus in excess, then all hydrogen will be replaced by halogen. Now we have to look its mechanism. First of all, phosphorus and chlorine reacts together to form trichloro, that is PCl3, and this is the halogenating reagent with which that carboxylic acid can be converted into acid halide. So after the conversion to this halide, now enolization will occur, that is this alpha hydrogen will shifted to this oxygen, and this is known as enolization. So this enolization, this enol is the source of nucleophile which can react with electrophile. Here Cl2 behaves as electrophile. So again double bond will be restored, and this double bond will attack on chlorine and one chloride ion will remove. So this will be formed. But as we know, this is very prone to hydrolysis. So if we will hydrolyze this product, then we will have this halo acid. Now let us take another example, simple example, acetic acid, which reacts with bromine in the presence of red phosphorus. Then we have alpha bromo acetic acid, and if we will use excess of bromine, then all hydrogen will be replaced by bromine. So thank you very much. I hope you like this video.